I am live, and yeah, hopefully the live stream is going well. I'm playing against this guy, Plant Boy. I play with him quite a bit often on tap, and today I'm gonna be testing out my Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. It's a really fun deck. I'm gonna start by rolling, and I got 11. What did he get? He got 7. So I'm gonna start off the game. Make sure, of course, stay super, smashing the like, and let me know, you guys, if the stream is looking well for you, because I'm not sure if it is or not. So definitely let me know in the chat, because I am looking at the chat right now. And the Supreme Rivalry, talking about that, that's actually an amazing set. It's gonna have so many staples, and of course we got ourselves some Supreme Rivalry pre-release cards. And what I gotta say about that is you definitely want to get yourself those stamp cards, because those stamp cards are fire. Alright, so let's start off with my Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. I'm showcasing it. It's a deck profile update. I'm gonna see if I can do these every Sunday, play against somebody online. And let's begin this game right here. What's up, Kenny? What's up, or Irving? What's up, all you super players out here? Let's start off by tossing out. What should I toss out here? Let's I guess I don't need. Well, he's Toa. Toa's gonna swarm the field, so I don't think I'm gonna need this Bardock actually. And I guess I'm gonna start off by tossing out this Goku playing out this Goku, Son Goku True Fighting Spirit, an amazing card. I can't attack, so I can't really do anything, so I'm gonna end my turn. I'm playing against Toa, so it's like a black versus black. And we got Kenny Lopez over here saying, I'm a late big fan, by the way. Oh, he's attacking me. Hey, thanks for being a fan of Super Players. We're out here, trying to make the game way better. And I'm low-key really excited about the new movie coming out. I don't know if you guys saw, there's a 2022 movie that was announced, and I'm guessing he added a marker to it. Yup, man, this guy plays fast. Plant Boy plays super fast, and he's playing really fast. I'll take that hit. So I'm showcasing my Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. What I gotta say when it comes to this game is you definitely want to invest in this card game right now before it is too late, guys. When the new set comes out, it's already going to be a little too late for you, and you will not be profiting off of these cards when everybody wants to get them when the new movie comes out and the Dragon Ball Super hype is back to normal. I'm pretty sure Bandai has it all planned out, and they're going to release that movie along with the cards as well. And then, of course, everybody's going to want to get the secret rare, whatever the new villain is. I heard Raditz might be the new villain. Go follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't seen it. Alright, so what do I do here? He has the Migra. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to attack the Migra. Might as well. Activate Goku's ability. If you guys don't know what Son Goku, I'm playing the Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. And what he does is he's able to mill 3. So let me go ahead and drop 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm able to take 1 life and draw 1 card. Pretty good ability right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and just do 10. So what are you guys saying in the chat? What do you think? What do you do with my bulk? Honestly, my bulk is just it's just there under my bed. I have a lot of bulk cards. I don't know what to do with them. I've been creating these like playtesting decks with my bulk. I just have them there, to be honest. I have a lot of bulk. That's why I do not want to get a case anymore of the newest stuff, because you're left with so much bulk. Maybe I'll sell it or something, but at the moment I have nothing planned with my bulk. I'm gonna go ahead and use Vegeta Xeno with Overround. Let's see. Overround 3. I have 3 cards in the drop, so let me send these cards to the warp. And if you guys don't know what this Vegeta does, Tony G actually told me to add this revived Ravager Vegeta to the deck, because when you play him with Overwhelm, you're able to place up to 3 cards from the top of your deck in the drop area, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, and it's a critical attack. So I'm going to go and straight to Toa leader this time. And let's go 15 crit. And he took that crit. Awesome. So now let's see what you guys are saying. That one drop Goku is super good. Yup, I agree with you. T-Cats, super good. This guy is like one of the best black one drops you could run. Okay, so now what to do? I have the ability. Let me see, what do I have in the drop? I only have a Goku. Should I attack? I could only overwhelm once. Should I try to pressure him, or should I try to stay alive? I'm gonna go ahead and just end my turn and just try to stay alive this turn. So I'm gonna end my turn. My overwhelm card leaves, and leave 2 energies active for, you know, defensive purposes. So link your Twitter. Oh, so my Twitter. All right, I'm gonna see if I can link my Twitter. I actually tweeted about the new Dragon Ball Super movie like seconds within, I don't know about seconds, probably minutes within them announcing it. So I'm always on top of when it comes to the new Dragon Ball stuff, because Twitter is where it's at, guys. I never liked Twitter in the past, but I started to realize that if you want the latest news on anything, Twitter is where it's at. So I'll definitely link it. Just search up at Super Players and we should be coming out. Right now I'm in a game, so I can't really link it. So he attacked me for 10. Is he 10? Yeah. I'm thinking, do I want to combo out? Let's go ahead and combo out of this attack. And let's go with 15. I definitely do not want to take this life. I'll take this life only if I have to take this life. So can you make a video on how to play? Actually, yeah, I'll probably do that very soon. I noticed there's a lot of new players out here, so I'll probably make a lot of videos on how to play, because to be honest, guys, in order to play this game, you're gonna need a lot of rules, especially if you're new. There's so many things in this game now that it's very, very difficult to keep up. Like there's overwhelm, there's dual color cards, there's unison now. There's so much that you really have to be ready for. Yes, I got the card I wanted, guys. So this is my Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. I'm trying to update a bunch of decks that nobody really plays in this game, because I really want to make some of the decks that are not very viable, you know, playable, because I know other people don't want to just play Mecha Frieza all the time or Dark Broly all the time. So that's my goal with these Sunday games, is like to try to what do you call it? Update decks that nobody really plays. Okay, so how many cards in my drop? I have 4 cards in the drop. I have 1 overwhelm card. Yeah, you don't have any battle cards, so I don't think I'm gonna need this guy right now. Check this out. This is one of the best cards in the new set for the blacks, the Supreme Rivalry. This guy, and this is the SPR looking card. Look, it's right there. That card right there is so good. So he comes out with 1 marker because I played him for 1 energy, and that's why there's a little 1 there. And let's see what he does. So he does burst 1, and if my leader is a black Saiyan, which it is, I'm able to burst 1 whenever I activate Overwhelm. So let's see what's in my drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's 9k. The Migra is 5k. So the Migra could actually deal some damage to the other Demigra, the green Demigra. So let's go 9. Let's see what he does. Alright, so it's looking like he took that hit. Okay, so now it's getting a lot more interesting. I do want to activate Overwhelm, but I'm going to go ahead and attack with Goku now. Let's go ahead and attack the leader. Let's see what he does. Does he have a counter? No counters. Awesome. If he would activate a counter, the Goku ability would have forced him to warp a card from his hand. So I'm going to go ahead and super combo. I do not want to take a life. Since I'm at 4 lives, I'm able to super combo this Vegeta, which is like the best super combo for the black. It used to be Bibbidi or Bobbidi. I don't remember, but yeah. I get to put 1 under my deck. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and put this card under my deck. Draw 2, and let's go ahead and just do 15. Let's see, 15k. I'm doing a little unique tactic here where I'm attacking with the Goku in order to force him to combo out. Yes, perfect. That's what I wanted. A combo out, and the reason I did that is because now I have Vegeta in the drop area. So check this out. I'm going to activate my... Do I want to activate overwhelm draw or overwhelm crit? I think I'm going to activate overwhelm draw. So I got this Trunks Patrol, Time Patrol Trunks, an amazing card right here. I'm going to overwhelm 3. I have way more than 3. And then my Demigra actually triggers. If you guys don't know what this Demigra does, when I activate overwhelm, I'm able to burst 1. So put 1 from the top of my deck in the drop area. Oh, I just dropped the freaking super combo. That sucks. And then I'm able to activate Wormhole. So that means I can overwhelm 1 more time this turn. So that's pretty darn good. And let's go ahead and activate Demigra's ability, where I'm able to give him this Time Patrol, where I get to look at the top 2, of course. I forgot. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this card to my hand, and I'm gonna place this card under my deck. I do not want that card right now. Alright, now I'm gonna activate Demigra's ability, where I'm able to give him 1 marker. This card's so busted. Look, I'm able to place 2 cards from my warp into my drop area that are battle cards. So definitely gonna drop this guy, because I know that he could potentially have Frieza that's going to kill, Charismatic Frieza that's going to kill me, and I do not want that card to come out. And I'm going to put those 2 back into the drop, right? And I give him 1 marker. Okay, so I'm going to use 1 energy to activate Kotsukai. No, Kotsukai. I don't know if I said that right. Kotsukai. And what up, everybody? Sorry I can't look at the chat and play at the same time. It's very difficult, so I'll be looking back and forth. So we got Kotsukai. Let me see what I want to put under my deck right now. It's looking like I want to put this card under my deck, because this card, when I play it, if my opponent plays a battle card during my turn right now, he's going to have to warp 2 cards from his hand. And I could also shuffle up to 2 cards from my hand, and I'm only going to shuffle 1 and draw 1. Put it in under my deck, if I'm not mistaken, and draw 1. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to place it right there. So Kotsukai is active. And let's go ahead. How many cards do I have in the... I only have 2 cards. Okay. I'm going to use 1 energy. Check this out. This Gogeta right here is busted. I'm going to activate Union Fusion, right? Bring out the Gogeta. I think this card right here is like $100 right now. $100. This card's so busted. So I'm able to bring him out by getting Goku and Vegeta Xeno with equal power, because it's Union Fusion, 5k from the warp, and place it in my drop area. That's why this card's $1,000. And now I have a double strike for 1 energy that when he attacks, he's able to warp a card from the field. This guy is nuts. Hella nuts. Alright, so look at this field that I am doing. Tell me this isn't a beast-like move. Alright, so first off, I think I'm going to go for the leader. Okay, so let's attack with the 25k beater first. Let's see what he does. Alright, so let's go do a... You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and super combo, because I am bringing the pressure. So let's go ahead and super combo, and I'm going to need that card. I'm going to need that card. I might not need this card at the moment. So, yeah, let's put this guy under my deck, and let's draw 2. And let's go 35 double. Let's see what he ends up doing. 35 double. Oh, he took it, people. Damn, turn. He only has 2 energies. I feel bad for him. I'm bringing in the pressure right here. Okay, so how many cards in the drop? I have 5 cards in the drop. Oh, shoot. Let's go ahead and... I need 1 more card in the drop, actually, to be able to really capitalize here. Let's go ahead and attack with Goku now. So Goku is pretty darn good. I don't necessarily have to take a life, since it says add up to 1 life when this card attacks. So I could just mill. So I'm going to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. And then when I mill, I'm able to draw 1 card. And then this guy is able to switch one of my energies to active mode and draw one when I awaken. So I'm going to go ahead and awaken because I'm attacking and he's a double striker, right? I'm going to restand one of my energies, draw one card when I awaken. And let me see how many cards. I don't have enough battle cards, so he does not gain a power boost. So let's go 15. I could go all in right now, but I am not going to play it that crazy. Just go 15, double strike. My leader does have base double strike, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so that is pretty darn clutch. And shout out to everybody. Can you please say happy birthday to me, because I will be very happy. Happy birthday, Kenny Lopez. And I think he just comboed out of that attack. He tapped out, people. He tapped out. This guy's a maniac right now. So what I'm going to do, since I have 8 cards in the drop area, I'm going to go ahead and activate Overround. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and activate Overround. And I'm going to activate this Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Beyond Limits Overround. So let's see. Does he have a counter? I'm a warp. I only overwhelmed. Why? I only did it once. I only did overwhelm once. I used Union for Gogeta. Yeah, I used Union for Gogeta. I didn't bring it out with Overwhelm. Yeah, so that's where he got mistake. He thought I used Overwhelm because Gogeta is also Overwhelm 6, which is pretty darn good. So Gogeta is not going to leave the field at the end of the turn. So this guy, when I bring him out, this guy's a promo card. It's also very expensive. This is a very expensive deck, unfortunately, guys. But if you could build it, it's freaking nuts. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku Beyond Limits, what he does is he lets me get a card with Overwhelm and an energy cost of between 3 and 7 and add it to my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Gogeta because if he kills this Gogeta, I'll just bring out another one next turn. Hey, we got a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. All right, get that card back to my hand. And then I also have the Goku ability where I'm able to place 4 black battle cards from my warp in my drop to draw 1 card. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I get to draw 1 card. So that's pretty good about Goku. That's the best part about this Goku Super Saiyan 4 is that he's able to draw without attacking. That's pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and attack with Trunks right now. I'm going to have to force him to awaken. So let's just go 15. Let's see. 15k. So yeah, there you go. There's that Force Awakening. That's what I was looking for. If you guys are enjoying this. Kutsukai active and Goku on field broken for counters. Yeah, Kutsukai active. I have Kutsukai active. If you guys didn't know, I used it this turn. I'm going to leave it down here so you guys can know I actually activated that. So he comboed out of that attack. Awesome. And this guy's a 30k beater, guys. A 30k, no energy required. Look at this field. Tell me this Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck that I built isn't decent. I'm not going to say it's meta. I'm definitely not going to say it's meta because, I mean, it's very powerful, but Dark Broly's just does better low-key. Okay, so I ended my turn. Alright, doesn't look like I have anything else I could do, so I'm going to end my turn. All my overround cards leave the field, and I will pass. And Kutsukai is done, so I'm just going to go and hit it and just put it away. Kutsukai did his job. Kutsukai is the green killer, I swear. Like, Kutsukai kills green and it kills red. Kutsukai is an amazing black card. I would definitely have a recommendation of, like, running 1 or 2 and owning 1 or 2 unless they ban it or something. But honestly, 1 in a deck is decent. It's situational. And oh, he's attacking my Goku. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and say I have nothing for that response. Goku's dead. I mean, Goku is freaking good because he forces my opponent not to activate negates or counters. Oh, he brought out surprise attack Frieza. I have nothing for that guy. Nothing for that surprise attack Frieza. That guy's a crit. Comes out for free. Not bad. He's swinging at something. Swinging at my leader. He's going for a crit. Interesting. What should I do here? I'm going to say nothing. No response. Let's go ahead and combo out of that attack. I do not want to take a crit. And I'm going to go to 15, comboing that out. So what are you guys saying on the chat? Cats, which OS can this be ran on? This could be ran on anything. You could play it on your phone. This is Untap. It's an online platform where you're able to play any of your favorite card games online for free. And look at this guy. He just did the Xeno Evolved. He brought out Xeno Frieza. And he put the Dark Dragon Ball in there. And he's going in with a double strike. I definitely do not want to take this attack. So let me see. What do I have here? I'm going to actually activate a counter. I do not want to take this attack at all. So let's go ahead and activate this counter. And I can negate the attack. Then I may send 4 cards from my drop to the warp and add it to my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and send 1, 2, 3, and I guess 4. Send them to the warp. And after the negate, I get to add this card right back to my hand. That Dark Kamehameha, Max Power Kamehameha Wave is fire, guys. It's fire. I only run 1 in the deck. I'll show you guys the deck profile at the end of the video. I'm trying to do this every Sunday, roughly around 10 a.m. to 12. I got to figure out a good schedule. He's attacking me with a 15k. Shoot. I'm going to have to combo out of this attack. So let's go ahead and combo out the card I just got to my hand. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but I'm going to have to do that just in case he has some... I mean, I have my Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta on the field. What is this? Oh, he's going to place him in the drop area. Then he's able to choose 1 card from my hand and discard it. Let me shuffle real quick. All right, hopefully he gets the Demigra. Ah, shoot. He got a good Overwhelm card. He got my Mass Saiyan. My Mass Saiyan Brainwash No More. That card right there that you guys are seeing is like $60, $70, $80 right now. All right, now you guys are going to witness the power of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. Check this out. I have 4 cards. This Goku ability is freaking good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to activate this ability right here, which I'm able to get 4 cards from my warp, place them in the drop. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I get to draw 1 card. Alright. He's at 1 life. So he's in a very sticky situation. Shoot, what should I do here? I should activate... let's just go ahead and do the big boss play. I could activate Overwhelm and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the Dark Overwhelm. Let's just skip the shenanigans. I think I messed that up. I should have activated a little baby Overwhelm first. So let's go ahead and activate my secret rare. Let's see. All right, he's thinking. He's thinking. I know Charismatic Frieza does not kill Robella. This is the secret rare, Demigra Secretary. It does not kill this. And let me reply back to him. Okay. Yeah, this secret rare does not die from Charismatic Villain Frieza. So that's good. That's the reason I just went with the big boss play. Unfortunately, I don't think my Demigra is going to trigger the double Overwhelm this turn because I messed up the sequencing. I should have done a little baby Overwhelm and then activated my Super Saiyan 4 Super Saiyan 4 Goku's ability. Feel the drop. Are the 6 drops negated? What do you mean? No. They are not, unless they... Yeah, no, they are not. Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't come with the abilities negated, but Overwhelm skills... Yeah, he was wondering if the cards come out with their skills negated. They do not, but oh, shoot. He brought out Mutai Ito. Okay. I still get the overwhelm ability, so I'm gonna go ahead and warp. And this Robella, what she does is pretty nuts. So if I have 4 more energies, when this card is played with Dark Overwhelm, I'm able to play 2 black battle cards with energy cost of 6 and Overwhelm with different names onto the field. And the good news is I got this guy right here. And that's pretty much it. Oh no, yes, I got a Bardock too. Sweet. I think they have to be different names. Oh, he brought Frieza Charismatic Villain. I don't have no response to that. Which one is he gonna kill? He kills the Goku. The unfortunate part is that these guys only get their ability when I play them with Overwhelm. Alright, well, he killed one of my Gokus. Maybe it wasn't the best optimal play, but I had to do it. How many cards do I have in the drop that are battle cards? Because my leader also gains a 5k boost for every 8 black battle cards in my warp. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. I get a 5k boost because I have 8 at least. So my Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a double strike. So what do you guys say? Stop playing card games and play some Xenoverse 2. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get into Xenoverse. I actually own the game, but I haven't really played it. I mean, I'm playing the Xenoverse engine, which is the Xeno Goku, right? And it's pretty fun. Okay, let's start doing some plays here. Let's go ahead and attack with Goku. I mean Gogeta. Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta swinging. So this Gogeta has an auto. Then when this card attacks, I'm able to warp. Yeah, warp away the Frieza. And let's just go. I haven't seen any super combos, so I'm assuming he has super combos. So I'm just gonna go 25 double because I'm looking at his drop. No super combos. And his warp. No super combos. So he combos out 25. And let's see if he has anything else. 30. Okay, he survived that attack. Okay, so now let's go ahead and swing with my Mass Saiyan, Brainwash No More. It's a 30k swing, guys, and it's a very expensive 30k swing. So should I combo out? I mean, I could, but I'm not trying to risk it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do 30k, just 30k right off the bat. And that's it. GG. All right, GG. Let me see your hand, man. I mean, I guess I got the game. Oh, he just left. Unfortunate. All right, so that was the deck. You guys got to see. Do not record. Let me see. So you guys got to see my deck. That was the Super Saiyan 4 deck. I mean, I took the game with ease. Plant Boy, if you ever watch this, good games. Let me showcase the Super Saiyan 4 deck right now for everybody. And feel free to leave me comments in the chat. I will be reading them, so I'll put the chat right over here so you guys could see. And let's go showcase this deck real quick. Finish and leave. And let's showcase this deck. If you guys want to play, what you do is play on untap. Next week, I'll probably be showcasing my Broly deck that I've been working on. I've been working on it for a while, and it's pretty darn good too. So this is the deck. Let me bring out the chat so you guys can see the chat. I can see the chat. So let me put the chat over here. Okay, so what are you guys saying on the chat? There is a table version. I mean, thanks. Have you guys played Xenoverse 2? Yes, I have. And here's the deck. So here is the leader, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's an extremely powerful deck. You guys should definitely check it out. I showed you guys some gameplay. You guys saw what the deck could do. It's pretty beast-like. It could kill Mecha Frieza. It could kill a lot of meta decks. You just got to be very smart on how you play it. So this guy, when he attacks, he mills 3. And then you're able to take a life and draw. So that's awesome because it has self-awakening abilities, right? Then 4 lives or less, you're able to draw 1, energy back to active, and you go into the Super Saiyan 4, which unfortunately I can't show you the other face for some reason, which sucks. Let me bring out the chat again. So let's talk about what's in the actual deck. So we got this Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta. Throttling the Dark Empire. This card right here, if I'm not mistaken, it's I think it's like a almost $100 card at the moment, because you saw what it does. 1 energy comes out, you just get a Goku and Vegeta with equal power from the warp, place them in the drop, and voila, you got this 25k double striker that warps cards away, and it also comes out with Overwhelm 6, worst case scenario. This guy is a beast. We're running 3 of these in the deck. It does have unique, so you can only have 1 on the field. So that's the secret rare I pulled. Is you're talking about the Demigra Secretary? That card is fire in Overwhelm decks. So we got 2 secret identity Mass Saiyans. I only am running this because sometimes you come across decks that go wide. And what I mean by wide is like they bring out a bunch of little battle cards and they start poking at you too much. And there's no Senzu Bean or nothing like that in this deck. So you're going to have to get rid of those battle cards. So Secret Identity Mass Saiyan just board wipes the field. It warps away a total cost of 6 on your opponent's side of the field. And it's a total, so you can warp a lot away with this guy. 25k beater, why not? Then we got Revived Ravager Vegeta. This was a Tony G edition. He told me, hey man, just add this guy. He feels the drop when he comes out. He puts 3 cards from the top of your deck in the drop when he comes out. So not only does he come out with Overwhelm, he fuels your drop area, so you have more Overwhelm. And it's a crit attack. Critical attacks are beast. They are necessary sometimes in this game, especially early game. A crit could change the game because it really does outpace your opponent. So we're running 3 of these because it's a critical that fuels the drop. And then we got Time Patrol Trunks. This guy is also good. We're running 3 of these. You guys saw your Overwhelm. It allows you to pick up the top 2, and then you're able to add 1 to your hand and then place the other one on the top or under your deck. This card allows you to really put the situation at your favor, especially since you know you're milling. You can mill a card you want in the drop, so you could bring out the beast like Gogeta or Overwhelm successfully. This guy's just beast. It's just very beast. So C-Rod, we got Christian Yama saying, C-Rod, we should plan something for Tony's graduation at Core tag location. That's actually very cool. That would be pretty cool. We should definitely do that. He's gonna graduate really soon, so that's a pretty sick idea. We should definitely do that if he ever comes back during his graduation. So I'm running 1 Mass Saiyan Brainwash No More. Okay, this guy is an Overwhelm 6, so you could bring him out for a 30k beater, just a 30k beater. That's it. And he also fuels the drop area, so he's like the Vegeta, but a bigger version. He also has the Activate Battle. That for 1 black energy, when your opponent is dealing damage to you, instead of taking whatever lives, you're only going to take 1 life. So if your opponent goes with a triple strike thinking they're going for game, you just activate battle, take 1 life instead. This guy is beast. Only running 1 because with this deck, since you're utilizing Overwhelm a lot, you're going to be able to get a lot of your cards that are in the warp back to your hand very easily. So all these cards are situational, so I felt 1 is perfect in the deck. Then we have Further Indestructive Champa, only running 1 of, because you have a lot of 30k beaters, your opponent's at 2 lives, swing, double strike Champa out of nowhere. Double strike. Instant double strike to any card that's attacking, and we have a lot of 30k beaters in here that could instantly be a 40k double strike for 1 energy. That right there is beast. Only running 1 because I feel 2 is too much. It's very situational too. Then we got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This is a promo card. This card's actually really darn sick. Overwhelm 6. It's a 30k Vegeta card, Xeno, that's really useful because you Overwhelm and you force a warp from your opponent's hand. So let's say late game, it's getting really tight and your opponent has a small hand, you have a small hand, you Overwhelm this, you could warp a card away and then they have to deal with a 30k swing. Then you could add a double strike, or you could even just use them for fusion, like to fuse into the Gogeta, the promo Gogeta that's really darn sick. So we're running only 2 of these. And then we're running just 2 Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Beyond All Limits. So you guys saw this card is a beast. This card is so darn clutch in this deck. We're running just 2 in here. Overwhelm 6. You could Overwhelm and get pretty much any card that's in the warp that has overwhelm in it. And there's a lot of cards in here that are from between 3 and 7, and you could just get it from your warp to your hand. This card's so darn clutch because you're going to be overwhelming a lot of your cards. You're going to fuel the dropper area a lot. Sometimes you mill a card that you might need. You bring this guy out, and then you could just add that card to your hand. No energy required to bring him out. This guy is a 30k beast. Very expensive too. Very expensive. Okay, so now we have max power Kamehameha Wave. You guys saw, you're able to fuel the drop very easily with our leader when he's awakened. So what I like to do is put 4 in the drop with my Goku Super Saiyan 4's activate main, and then have this negate in my hand. Negate, activate the ability, warp 4 cards from your drop area away, get this card back to your hand. And on top of that, it's also very good with the activate main that you're able to choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost greater than their current energy and just warp it away for 1 energy. This guy is beast. I only have 1 in the deck because it's very situational, like I said, and it depends on the deck. I feel 1 is perfect in this deck. I have a lot of 1-ofs in this Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck because I realized I actually like having 1-ofs now. Like, I learned it from Brian Samuel, like the national champion. He has a tendency to have a lot of 1-ofs in his deck, and I realize why. Because there's many 1-ofs that you want that are very situational, but if you see it, it's only 1 in the deck. So if you see it, try to hold it in your hand as long as you can for that situation to happen. If you have more than 1, I feel sometimes it starts getting cloggy. So 1-of is good for me. And then we got 1-of Deborah, Darkness Perfected. So we got people in the chat saying, let's go, Beast. He can play 1 warp from the drop and draw 2, discard 1. Yeah. So we got Dark Deborah, Darkness Perfected. This guy's freaking beast also. It's a counter play. So when your opponent plays a card, if you have, I think 2 energies active, because his energy cost gets reduced by 1 if all your energy is black, which it should be. You're able to bring him out as a counter play, and then the card that's coming out has its skills negated and cannot attack. So this card is very beast for situations like, let's say, your opponent has the secret rare Xeno Cell. You could counterplay it, and that card will become pretty much nullified, and it cannot kill you that turn. Pretty darn clutch. This card comes in clutch for a lot of situations. 1-of, that's it. You know, if you see it, you see it. Keep it in your hand. If you don't, then it is what it is. Doesn't matter. Then we got Demigra. So this is a very expensive deck. Look at this Demigra right here. God Demigra. True Power Unleashed. This card's freaking beast. It's very expensive too. It's like a $40 card, $50 card or something, but for good reason. It has Dark Overwhelm. You're able to bring it out for 5. You warp 5 away, comes out, stays on the field, warps 1 from your opponent's side of the field, so good removal, draws 1, and then when he has swings every turn, he warps 1 from your opponent's hand. This card is beast. Just beast, 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 beast. We're running 3 in the deck, and it's a 30k beater that you're able to bring out with the secret rare as well. This card is fire. Unfortunately, I didn't draw him in the matchup, but I didn't even need him, so 3 is good. Kutsukai. 1 Kutsukai in this deck, Mechanical Courage. As you guys saw, this card right here was able to just cancel the charismatic villain from coming out, which is the green Frieza, if you guys saw earlier in the battle. I used it to be able to bring out my Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta safe, because Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta could easily get killed and counterplayed. So this card, if you guys saw, I milled it, and then I placed it in the drop area with my Super Saiyan 4 Goku's ability that I'm able to put any battle card from my warp in the drop, and then I activated it, and then my opponent wasn't able to kill any of the battle cards I was bringing out that turn, and I did a pretty explosive play because of that. This Kutsukai is beast. If your opponent activates and plays a battle card with 20k power or less during your turn, so Topo is out of the way, Frieza Charismatic is villain is out of the way, a lot of counter play cards that really stop you from going all out are out of the way for that turn, and then that's when you want to really bring out all your beast-like cards. This guy, 1-of in the deck is all you need. You're going to mill it out, combo it out, whatever the case is. You could overwhelm it and then just put it back in the drop and activate it when you need it. 1 is perfect. A lot of 1-ofs in this deck. So now we got Supreme Kai Time, the Labyrinth Unleashed. Alright, so this is the new card from set 13, Supreme Rivalry. It's the Supreme Kai, and this card is pretty beast. Shout out to SPZ Abel. He's the one that gave me the idea to add this card into the deck. I originally wasn't running it, but this card is beast. It's able to negate an attack, come out onto the field, and then you're able to warp one of your opponent's cards on the field away for that turn. So let's say they have a pretty big board, they attack with a pretty beast-like battle card, and then they already have another battle card there that could deal some damage. You negate that attack, and then you warp away the other card, meaning you're going to survive that turn, and it's also a 5k combo out. This card is just so much value. It's definitely a card you want to own if you are trying to build a black deck. This card right here also comes out for just 1 energy if your opponent or you have more than 3 cards in the warp, which is very easy to do turn 1 with this Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. This card is a true lifesaver. It's situational though. 2 in the deck is perfect. It's a good negate. Then only 1 Super Saiyan 3 Tag Team Son Gohan. If you guys don't know what this guy does, is whenever one of your cards leaves because of a skill that's black, it comes out for free onto the field from your hand. Very, very clutch, especially since you're activating Overwhelm at the end of the turn. This card's a free play 15k blocker on the field. Super, super duper good. It could also protect your Demigra Unison. 1 of in the deck is perfect. You don't want to have too many of these, trust me. You'll rather have Overwhelm cards than this card, but it's not bad. It could save you. Then only 1 King Vegeta Kingdom Lost. This card's actually from the newest set, Supreme Rivalry, as well. If you guys don't know, it's a pretty sick black card. It comes out for 2 energy with the activate main if your opponent has 3 or more cards in the warp, which your opponent should, because you have cards that warp away cards like the Migra, and you know, you just have a lot of cards that warp away cards from your opponent's side of the field. So this card could come out, double strike, barrier, and you could also warp one of your opponent's cards away when he comes out, or warp a card away from their hand. Very useful as well. And then when it's in rest mode, if your opponent attacks the leader, they have to warp 1 card from their hand as well. So this card is very, very useful. Only 1 of. It's very situational as well. It's not as useful as you would think it is, but it's pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty darn good. You definitely want to have at least 1 of these in the deck, or 2. 1 of in this deck is perfect because the whole premise of this deck is to overwhelm more than anything. And then we got Majin Buu's Human Extinction Attack. I might just drop this to 1 of. But this card is good because your leader is double strike base. You can swing, activate this card, give it a 15k boost, fuel the drop area, activate your overwhelm abilities, and you're going in with a 30k swing at your opponent because, like I said, Super Saiyan 4 leader is a double strike base. This card is beast. And it could also warp away cards from your opponent's drop area. So if they have Rubrian or something like that, you could just warp that card away out of extinction. This card is pretty darn good. I like this card a lot. Then we're running 1 Super Kamehameha Wave. 1 is perfect. I swear, 1 is perfect. Just if you see it in your hand and you know you're coming across a deck that runs Topo or runs some annoying card like that, this card is beast. You could instantly win a game because they'll probably save 2 energies active, ready to topo you or to activate the Poutine from the Black Michikabura deck. What you do is just keep it in your hand. They activate it thinking they're going to stop you from attacking for the turn. You Super Kamehameha Wave. Instead of that card being played, it goes straight to the warp zone. Doesn't even get played at all. Then they're tapped out, and then you can just spam them out, sock them in the face with all your overwhelm abilities. This card is fire. 1 is perfect. If you see it, you see it. If you mill it, then oh well, you just got unlucky. But trust me, this is a 1 of in the deck. It's perfect. If you're going to play this deck in a competitive scene, maybe side deck another one. But 1 of in 1 game is perfect. Power Burst, best negate. Gotta call it best negate. It's the best negate for the blacks. Like, you negate, you could Sparking 5, take a life, activate it, and negate the attack. And you could also get a 1-drop back to your hand, and you're able to get the Goku 1-drop back to your hand, which is one of the best black 1-drops in the game, in my opinion. Like, that Goku Xeno is fire. And then we got Robella, the Migra's secretary. Okay, so this card is my go-to secret rare. You could run Supreme Kai of Time instead, which is the other secret rare, but I like this card because it's heavily based on Overrealm, and we are running a lot of Overrealm cards, and you could bring it out with Dark Overrealm as well, so it stays on the field. It's a double strike, and if you pull this card, you must be hype. You got to build a black deck and just use it, because it also brings back to life two battle cards that have Overrealm in it with 6 cost or less from your warp. So you could bring back to life the Migra, you could bring back to life Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, you could bring back any of the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus or Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas. You could bring back a bunch of 30k beaters, I swear. It's freaking insane. And then she also has an auto that if you don't kill him the turn you bring this card out, well, you're chilling, because of the fact that you could remove one of your cards with Overrealm on the field and negate the attack. Pretty darn good to stay alive. 40k double strike beater, bring out more 30k beaters and just spam out. Of course, you got to run this card. But you could also run the Supreme Kai. It's a very more defensive card. If you want to go more defensive, run the Supreme Kai, but I like more offensive. I'm all out aggro up in here. Then the unison of the deck, the Migra, momentary ally. So the Migra right here is one of my favorite black cards. This is the SPR version. It's one of my favorite black cards that came out from Supreme Rivalry. Do not miss out on Supreme Rivalry, guys. I'm calling it right now. That box is going to be worth a lot. Maybe not in the short term. I feel like once the set drops, the prices of the cards are going to go down a little bit, but give it a good amount of time after the set drops, and you're going to watch a bunch of the cards that came out in this set, Supreme Rivalry, are going to be staples. They're just going to be staples. Now this card right here is going to be a staple for the black cards, for the black leaders. It allows you to Overrealm twice per turn. So it's like literally the Demigra leader, but in a unison. It's freaking busted. So it has an auto. If you activate Overrealm, you're able to activate Wormhole on this card, meaning you could Overrealm one more time that turn. And it also fuels the drop by bursting 1. That right there is sick. Has an activate main as well. You're able to place 2 black cards from your warp to the drop, fueling the drop area even more, which is pretty darn clean to Overrealm consistently. And we have a lot of cards in here that are Overrealm 3 as well that could also be utilized with the spammy Overrealm ability of the Migra. Then a -3 activate main that I almost never use because the Migra's 9k power, so it gets killed relatively fast. But you're able to add 2 black battle cards with 7 or less with Overrealm in them from your warp to your hand. So you can hardcast this guy for 3, get yourself the necessary Overrealm card that you need to finish the job. This card's actually not bad. Overrealm twice per turn is freaking busted. You guys saw me do it. You guys saw me do it. It's freaking good. Then, like I said, the best 1-drop for the blacks is this card, Son Goku, True Fighting Spirit. If your leader is a Black Saiyan card, every time your opponent activates a counter once per turn, they have to force a warp from their hand. Meaning, they're not going to want to negate because they're going to -2 cards. The negate and another card. This card is beast. It has deflect, so they can't even counterplay it. And you could also take a life, allow you to self-awaken really fast, and deal 15k pressure. This guy could also finish the job. This is an amazing card. You can get it back with Power Burst very consistently. Woo! And it's a 5k Goku, so you're able to Union Fusion with the promotional Gogeta with this card right here. This is a fire Goku card. I really love this card. And then one Super Saiyan Bardock, the Tenacious. I ran this card because it has Overrealm 6, 1 black energy. It's like a Flying Nimbus, but a battle card that's also 25k because when you bring it out with Overrealm, when this card is played, your opponent can't attack with battle cards more than 1 time their next turn. So that right there stops your opponent from swarming you with bombarding attacks. So what I like to do with this is bring them out if I know my opponent is going wide, and then next turn bring out Secret Identity Mass Saiyan to warp away their wide board. Very good recovery depending on the situation, of course. Only one of the decks, since you're able to get this card to your hand from the warp with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku promo card. So if you guys notice, I run a lot of 1-ofs in this deck because you're able to manipulate the warp and the drop very easily and add yourself the card necessary for the moment. This is a 1-of. Then Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Prince Strikes Back, the Super Combo. It's a 5k Vegeta Xeno. So if you have this guy in the warp and you have the 1-drop Goku in the warp, that's 5k also, you're able to place him in the drop, fueling your warp also, and then you bring out the Gogeta promotional card. That's a 25k double strike warp 1 card away from your opponent's field. That right there is a lot. And this is like a draw 2, put 1 under your deck. Awesome plays. Awesome plays. You got to run this card. And then last but not least, we run just 2 Machikabura, the Broken Seal. Why? Because sometimes you need to call out a situational card. Let's say you're going late game and you know your opponent's going to bring out Xeno Cell. Well, you just play this card out and be like, hey, no Xeno Cell next turn. And then you have enough time to regenerate and kill your opponent. Or whatever the situation is. Let's say you know your opponent next turn is going to bring out Obuni. You could be like, no Obuni next turn. So no spamminess. You know, this card's very, very useful. This card does take some knowledge of the game to really utilize it at its prime. You're going to need to know what deck you're playing against and what they want to do with their deck to really stop their deck from taking off. It has deflect, so it can't even be counterplayed. And like I said, the auto stops your opponent from bringing out anything you declared that turn. And then the activate main we don't really use because we don't run any Dark Dragon Ball, so we can't really use that activate main. But this guy is what we run. So that's going to be the end of the live stream. You guys saw me play this deck, Super Saiyan 4. I'm going to try to do this every Sunday. So if you guys want to play with me next week, feel free to come around 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be live. The first person that joins me is going to be the one that's going to be playing against me with my new deck. So build your best decks, people out there, and I'm going to showcase the decks. Actually, next Sunday, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to be on vacation, so sorry. But the Sunday following, be sure to tune in for another deck profile. So this was the Super Saiyan 4 deck. You guys could rewind it and watch it. I'm going to call off the live stream. Any quick questions real quick? I'll read the chat and then I am gonna bounce. Hopefully you guys have an amazing Sunday and you guys are staying super. So I got 3 boxes pre-ordered. I'm stoked. Yup, that Supreme Rivalry's beast. Only have 1 on order. Got 1 at pre-release, thinking of getting another. Definitely go to Core TCG if you want to get yourself the booster boxes. They are the ones that have the best deals. Any new tournament pack card in the deck? Yeah, in this deck, the tournament pack card is this Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta. It's very expensive. I'm not saying this deck is cheap, but it's very powerful. Play it on untap. If you really love this deck, obviously modify it to your playstyle and make it better. That's why I like showcasing my decks, is to be able to see what you guys create, because I'm only one man and we're all a super nation out here. And if I showcase my idea, maybe somebody else could make it way better. So that's what I like to see. Thanks, Mike. I'm out here trying to make this game survive. We're trying. Wait until that new Dragon Ball Super movie comes out, 2022. They already announced a new movie. If you haven't heard, follow me on Twitter. Actually, I'm going to post my Twitter account right now. Follow me on Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'm going to go do that really quick. I tweet a lot. Well, not really. I haven't tweeted a lot. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to log in. Actually, I don't think I can log in. So just search up Super Players. I think it's at just search at Super Players on Twitter and we'll come out. That new movie is coming out, the new Dragon Ball Super movie. And once that movie comes out, guys, all the cards that you have in your collection are gonna go skyrocket. Like, Dragon Ball Super card game is gonna go off the charts. The hype is gonna come back. The world is gonna be healthy again. And Dragon Ball is going to come back really strong. So definitely hold on to your cards. Do not sell your cards. The cards are going to go up in price once that movie comes out. And the new sets come out that are obviously going to be based on that movie. I just see so much positive for this game. It's going to get way more hype. Trust me. Once Dragon Ball Super comes into the big screen and into the actual show, watch, this game is gonna go blow up. And if you guys haven't seen my tweet on Twitter, I posted that the new, their speculation, I'm not sure if it is, I don't know if you guys heard, but the new, what do you call it? The new villain is gonna be Raditz. I don't know. Is the new villain gonna be Raditz? I don't know. Maybe it will be. But it's gonna be freaking sick. It's gonna be freaking sick. Alright, guys. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm gonna bounce. Here's the deck profile. Check it out. Feel free to pause it and look at it. And if you guys want to watch the battle again, just rewind it. And like we always say, y'all stay super. Peace.